Top 10 most dramatic crashes of the 2021 F1 season. While the fight between Mercedes and Red Bull was the main attraction in 2021, other close duels were fought for every available point, and some of those battles led to spectacular on-track incidents. We'll take a look at the worst crashes from the 2021 season. Hamilton slides off at Imola. Attempting to close up on Verstappen, Hamilton made a small error at the Tosa corner as he was lapping Williams' George Russell. Sliding off into the gravel, Hamilton attempted to power his way out of the problem, but annoyingly for him, the car held grip and propelled him straight into the barrier and damaged his front wing. Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton at Silverstone. This is regarded as one of the most spectacular crashes of recent times, where both drivers drove side by side into the fearsome Copse corner at the British Grand Prix. In a flash, Hamilton pegged Verstappen, forcing him into the barrier at high speed, and a while after the crash, Verstappen was quickly rushed to hospital for potential concussion tests after suffering something of a 52G impact. Valtteri Bottas and George Russell at Imola. Williams Racing's George Russell was attempting a rather ambitious move around the outside of Valtteri Bottas's Mercedes when the two cars rubbed wheels and crashed in a massive way. George Russell, feeling robbed of a point-scoring opportunity for his team, was absolutely furious at the fin. Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen at Monza. This low-speed crash between the two drivers at Monza's Turn 1 saw Max Verstappen's Red Bull climb atop Lewis Hamilton's Mercedes. Both drivers were able to walk away from their damaged cars, giving McLaren's Daniel Ricciardo his first win for the team. Hamilton had to undergo a medical examination after one of the Red Bull's wheels bounced over his head, saved only by hitting the halo. Crashes in Azerbaijan. Verstappen suffered a rear tyre failure through the final sector in Baku shortly after he approached the start-finish line to begin lap 47 of 51. The race was immediately red-flagged as he radioed in to shout "effing tyre" with just 5 laps to go and enjoying a 5-second lead over teammate Sergio Perez to set up a Red Bull 1-2. Hamilton, who looked to win, left his brake magic on as he approached the braking point. Norris's heartbreak. With 5 laps to go, Hamilton opted to pit for immediates, having ignored the first call to pit, while Norris wanted to brave the rain out. It wasn't clear who made the right call until Norris arrived at the end of the first sector with 3 laps to go when the rain was pouring. He had no grip and slid off the track, conceding the lead to Hamilton and being forced to limp back to the pit lane to eventually switch tyres as he lost the win. Chaos in Saudi Arabia. Verstappen took the inside at Turn 1 on the second standing restart to snatch the lead. Just like Brazil, Verstappen didn't make things easy. He cut the first chicane to keep the lead following Hamilton's first attack and was ordered to give the place back strategically. Hamilton didn't know Verstappen was giving up the lead, so rammed his car from behind in a bizarre incident. Verstappen pushed on, but then let Hamilton by again, only to immediately go up the inside at the last corner and repass his rival. Bottas goes berserk in Hungary. The wet start of the race promised an exciting opening lap, but nobody would have imagined the carnage that ensued after Valtteri Bottas locked his brakes going into Turn 1. As this happened, the Finn's car rammed into the back of Lando Norris's McLaren, who in turn hit Max Verstappen. The Finn also took out Red Bull's Sergio Perez while he was at it. Lando Norris's scary Spa qualifying shunt. The infamous Eau Rouge corner lived up to its menacing legacy once more, as when Q3 came up, the rain started to pour harder than ever. The corner claimed its first and thankfully only victim of the race weekend in the form of McLaren's Lando Norris. Luckily, the McLaren driver walked it off with no serious injury. Abu Dhabi drama. With barely 5 laps to go and Lewis set to win his 8th title, Nicholas Latifi's Williams lost control and forced the safety car. There was huge controversy surrounding the safety car procedure as only some cars were allowed to unlap themselves. Verstappen took the first opportunity to go for it by driving up the inside at Turn 5, taking the lead. Hamilton tried to fight back down the next 2 straights and was able to get alongside, but Verstappen sealed the move and the title by fending him off at Turn 9. It was simply an unbelievable finish, and there may never be scenes like that ever again in F1. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't and ring that notification bell to stay connected. Don't forget to like and share the video with your friends.